We need to have a discussion. So I was holding on from making this type of video because I wasn't sure if I really wanted to get into the discussion, but seeing the reactions of some people, I wanted to express myself and maybe go hold a discussion with you guys regarding this. So if you guys don't know, this is the box art that they're going to use for Street Fighter 6. And I know that a lot of people aren't unhappy with it for many reasons that we'll dive into it. But before that, I just want to make a disclaimer that all opinions are correct. If you like it, hate it, or feel indifferent about it, those are your opinions, those are your tastes. Everyone is entitled to their opinion and everything's correct. I just want to exercise my thoughts of it, and maybe you guys can come into a conclusion, or maybe you guys can, find something new in this discussion, and we can have a discussion on the comments below. So the whole controversy started with some tweets begging Capcom to change the cover art, and to some extent to change Luke from it, which I don't agree. And the thing is, like, there's ways to have fun with it. I know the voice actor for Luke, even, I don't know if he drew it, but he posted a picture of like this funny drawing of Luke, which I was like, that's pretty funny. You're having fun with the whole joke about it. Like, it was me, guys, I'm the one at fault. And you have people out there who sarcastically or not sarcastically, who knows, or putting out tweets saying like, please don't change the character. We're all entitled to our opinions, everyone's correct. It's just the people who over exaggerate that I have an issue with. My biggest thing with the box art controversy was not necessarily the people's opinions about the box art. The criticism kind of outshined the revelation of the characters. Like, I think, yeah, Capcom did a great job in showing the characters like TJ, Manon, Marissa, and JP. Like, those were cool characters. But it's like, hey guys, look, I'm showing you this cool thing, and people were like, what is that box art? What the fuck is that box art? And then people were just like focusing on that instead of the characters. I was like, guys, we can have a discussion about the characters. They're cool. And it took some spotlight from a great presentation from Capcom showing the new characters for Street Fighter 6. Now, I know for some people, box art is everything to them. They love collecting physical copies and show them off in their shelves or have them displayed somewhere else to show their appreciation. Especially with Capcom games, who usually have a good reputation for for having some awesome box arts. Now, I know there's some people out there who are unhappy that Luke is a front center cover of the Street Fighter 6. They'd rather have someone noticeable like Ryu, Ken, Chun-Li, all the the staple characters of the Street Fighter series. And for those people, I told them, well, it might be the vision of the producer, director, or even the company that they want to push Luke to be the front center of it. They already have a vision, they already have a plan. It's not everything black and white as to like, oh, just change him and put Ryu. And one thing you have to know is that Capcom is known for changing the covers as we get more iterations of the game. So if we get Ultimate Street Fighter 6 down the line, who's to say that we won't get another cover having Ryu or any of the characters that are noticeable, or maybe having a different cover than what we have now. I understand the argument that some people might have that if Street Fighter 6 is on the shelves, someone who's not into the game picks it up, sees the Street Fighter franchise, recognizes the name, but doesn't recognize the character, they might put it back in the shelves and be like, oh, well, where's Ryu? I don't want to play this character. It's a fair argument to make. Maybe their vision is to push a different character and maybe capture a new audience and be like, oh wow, they're having a new character in the series, or like, oh, this character looks cool. And I get it. Luke right now has a negative connotation among the Street Fighter community because in Street Fighter 5, that guy is top 2 and he ain't number 2, if you know what I mean. He's a top tier character. People hate fighting against him. Everyone has a pocket Luke. If you're not playing Luke, you're not trying to win, basically. The mentality right now. So I get it. People are already kind of pissed off at the character, which I don't think it's fair for the character to get that much criticism of why he should not be in the box art. So going on to another point. The reason why I wanted to make this video, right, was my biggest issue was people overreacting to the cover art. Now, I get it. You look at Luke. When I saw Luke, I was like, this is giving me PTSD of Ryu with the collaboration of Fortnite, where you have Ryu forcing a smile, right? I was like, this looks a little too forced. This also looks forced. It looks weird. The face model looks weird. So I don't mind them changing that. They're like, you know what? The pose is fine. Maybe change his, face and not make it so stretched or make it so forced. I also understand that they're trying to show the cover like, look, this is RE Engine. This is how cool it looks. It looks more realistic. There's some people out there that do not want Luke at all. Like, they just want him gone from the cover. again, it goes back to the vision. If this is the vision they want to push this character towards the new generation, let them be. Do not. I hope that if Capcom is really thinking of changing the cover, I hope they change the face model, or maybe, you know, change the pose a little bit, but not really, you know. But don't change the character. Don't change Popeye from being the cover. Like, he's cool. I think he's a cool character to show off. Of course, with the internet, there's always outcry. It's never in the middle. It always has to be black and white. People have to over exaggerate their statements. Some people are saying that they're quitting the game before the game even came out. There's some people are saying like they're done with Capcom. This was the last straw. They're not buying the game anymore. They're not showing support. Or they're saying like, why would you have Luke? We hate Luke. Screw you, Capcom. I'm not buying and supporting you. Just for the cover art. Again, I don't really take those comments to heart, because sometimes, again, they just want to get interaction. They want to get the clicks, the likes, the memes, you know, the algorithm, those retweets. They want to get the clout. They're chasing the clout, as we say, right? As people say, they're chasing the clout, which is, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know, I can respect the hustle. But some people exaggerate to the point where they make it out to be like the ghost of Ono infiltrated the offices of Capcom and purposely put this cover art. And I'm just like, whoa, like, relax, time out. Like, we saw this outcry with the Street Fighter 6 logo when Street Fighter 6 was first introduced. That's fair criticism. And now we're seeing some criticism over the cover art. That's another fair criticism if you're not feeling it. But again, it's the internet. Why would we want to have discussions? We just want to be right in our own way. Just to wrap this up, if you don't like the box art, you don't like it. If you don't like Luke, it's totally fine. Again, I just want to reiterate this. Video game developers, companies, directors, producers have a vision for their product or for their art. And if this is the art they want to go for, in terms of having Luke, I'm not saying like they can change the model, the face model they can change. But I'm saying keeping Luke, keeping other characters, that's totally fine. And I know there's some other cover arts out there that are way cooler. Like, I know they have the Luke and Jamie one that's pretty awesome as well. I would rather have that one, to be honest. Like, that cover art to me is way better than this one. But again, if they don't want to go for that direction, they want to keep Luke, it is what it is. But let me know what your thoughts are. Do you guys hate the box art? Do you guys feel indifferent? Do you guys agree with some of the points I made? Do you guys disagree? Let me know in the comments below. As always, guys, I do appreciate the support. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with others. And as always, guys, make sure to have a good day and good night. Peace.